I'm a B2B attorney. How can I use social media to attract more clients? My ideal clients are business owners or senior leadership of a clinic, hospice, home health, nursing home, standalone ER, etc., who want to manage their legal risk when taking on new patients. Okay, so what you need to do, the way you would attract social media is basically these types of clients. Basically, they're basically medical professionals, not doctors, but basically people that run medical. What am I trying to say here? People that run medical facilities, I guess you would say. So what you need to do is the first thing you need to figure out is what are they concerned about? What are their biggest concerns? What are the biggest worries? Like what keeps them up at night? Because when you figure out what keeps them up at night, you're going to strike a nerve, right? So, and it might be the same thing for every single one of these. There's definitely different, a medical clinic, hospice, nursing home, ER. They may have different issues independently that they have worries about. So what you need to do is you need to figure out what is the biggest worry that they have. If it's something that can be tied to a fear of loss, that would be good. Loss of income, loss of, whatever it is would be good. Loss of a lot of business, loss of a license. That would be really good. And what you do is you create content, you create a piece of bait. So that bait can be video, which video is my favorite, or you can do a cheat sheet. Actually, cheat sheet's my favorite. Video is my second favorite. You can do a cheat sheet where they have to download it. You can do a video that talks about how to avoid how all nursing home owners can avoid this one thing. Or three ways nursing homers can three ways hospice directors can prevent this thing from happening. Whatever it is, whatever they're worried about, and you create that content. The other way you can do it is a blog post with on your website that is pixeled basically, and you're creating a list. So you create that content and then you advertise the solution to the problem that they have. And the way it works is you run ads and you use Facebook targeting, and you can, really, like if it's hospice, like I know you can target hospice. Or like what I would do actually, there's probably organizations like National Association of Hospice or National Association of Hospitals or something like that. Like start looking at what the professional associations are, different things like that. If it's a very large hospice, or a very large hospital, like if it's like Orlando Health or something like that, you might be able to target people that are interested in that, or even as that, if they have that as their employer. But bottom line is what you need to do is you need to create some content that is directly solving or directly addressing those issues that they have that keep them up at night, the things that they're most afraid of. And you advertise the solutions and you put those ads in front of the people. And then what happens is, the reason I like email best is because you do like a free cheat sheet. So like, I don't know, whatever the problem is, the hospice director downloads it and then they get your value, but then every day you send them another email where, and it all happens automatically. This is actually exactly what I teach all the lawyers in my my coaching program how to do, how to basically automate this entire system so that all you do is run a Facebook ad, you run a single ad, and then people get into your world basically. And then, 10, 15 emails later, they can't live without you. It's literally what I do, like anyone most people in this Facebook group are on my email list. And if you're on my email list, you get an email from me every single day. It all happens automatically. I don't send any of those emails, but basically the way that I get people in, and my business is business to business as well. My market is attorneys. So I figure out, what do attorneys want? What do they want to avoid? So my cheat sheet that I use for my free bait is how to get more law firm clients without losing time and money or getting screwed by a marketing company, because that's what most attorneys can relate to. So they download that, then they get on my email list, and then somewhere around email 50, 60, 70, they eventually reach out and they say, hey, can you, how much does it cost for you to do all my marketing for me? It works really well. That's how you do it. So yeah, you just figure out what are the desires, what are the things that keep them up at night, create something that answers that. Don't advertise yourself. If I would have advertised myself and said, hey, my name's Andy, I can do your search engine optimization, nobody would, chances are you probably would not be watching this video right now because you would have never clicked my ad and downloaded my cheat sheet or joined my Facebook group or anything like that. Because you got to remember, nobody's really interested in hiring a lawyer. They're interested in the benefit that hiring a lawyer brings. So that's the way that I would do it.